Well, we have a very long, hundreds of year long tradition at university. And that means, of course, if we have to adapt to a new type of university where we focus more on societal impact in many forms, it is, of course, associated with a cultural change. And it's very well known from organization theory that cultural changes are perhaps the most difficult to do in organization. And why do I say this? I say it because it takes time to change an organizational culture. But I think, first of all, by changing the culture, the merits for the university, how do we merit the researchers? Then, of course, slowly and gradually, the culture will change and adapt into now what's now accepted and what are you now being merited for. And at the same time, we have a younger generation of researchers entering the university, and then they will meet that new culture from the very beginning. And as we progress, of course, the culture will slowly but gradually change into becoming a culture which is much more involved with the surrounding world, with the society at large, being it private companies, being it the public sector, being it innovation, startup companies, and so on and so forth. And for some universities, we are already down that line and has been for many years. And others, of course, have a more traditional culture, which perhaps will take a little longer to change. But as it was said in the conference, more or less, show me how you merit, and I will show you the results. Impact and recognition, I think, follows excellence, because we as universities, at least in a Danish concept, we always voice, and you can also find that within what we state in the European Union, we always voice excellence as the prime achievement for a university. So first of all, excellence. And then from that excellence, it can be excellence in science, it can be excellence in innovation, it can be excellence in interaction with the surrounding society. And of course, we as universities, we will adapt slowly to all of these new features. And finally, I think that what we see from our younger generation of researchers is also the fact that many of those, they want to do or to look and to work scientifically in a more collaborative way than the individual researcher. So what we will see now is a more collaborative research effort. And by the collaborative research effort, I also believe that we as universities become more susceptible to tackling the great challenges in the world by perhaps a mission-oriented platform or other more transdisciplinary way of dealing with your scientific platform as a university.